Green.
Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left to the 5-yard line. Stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. Come the Clippers. On the low block, kick out downtown. Yahtzee. By Landry, double 0, 0-on-0. Caruso from downtown knocks down a triple. On cue, Thunderstruck. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to campus here at Pinkerton Academy, home of the Astros. Jason Roby here calling all of the action for you. As always, the man on the moving pictures is Steve Cody. I'm joined by the head coach for the Pinkerton Astros, Coach Lonnie Buskey. Coach, thanks for joining us here. 5 o'clock start, a little bit different. As we said earlier, Steve's usually woofing down his second cheeseburger right about now, and he had to get here early and set up. Does this throw a wrench in your preparations at all, or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't. We start early here. This is usual for Pinkerton. I think Pinkerton would have morning games if they could pull it off.
Yeah.
The only thing that's weird about this one is with Concord Christian not having a JV team.
Right.
So where my girls are used to hanging out and watching the JV game.
Sure.
There was a little bit of a lag time, but it was just a chance to get some shots up. So on our end, not that big of a deal.
That's good stuff. This is looking at the standings here in the state. It's you guys had a couple of close losses, a Wyndham team that's kind of moving up in the ranks. Obviously, your second go-around with the defending state champs was a 5-point loss.
Yep.
Has the gap closed in it all, or is it more, nope, you know, the top dog is the top dog until someone beats them? But, by the way, that second tier is starting to creep up a little bit.
I do think there's becoming a little more parity in the league.
Yeah.
Teams are the teams that used to be the 5, 6, 7, and 8. Where that used to be like it'd be a good game, It's become a competitive game now for the top dogs. So you're starting to see the level move up. Now the dog's still the dog at the top until they lose, which is why. Listen, we played them twice.
Yep.
Might have gave me an extra loss, but to beat the big dogs, you got to play the big dogs. So
absolutely right.
To be the champion,
well said.
You got to beat the champion. So we'll take the loss.
With 2 games to go in the regular season. Do you like where you're at, or is this game important from a standpoint of postseason standings and home games? Do you look at that kind of stuff?
I mean, I like where we're at. I think it's this might sound crazy, but it's how I feel. We're a little under the radar, and I think a Pinkerton Academy team under the radar can be scary.
Right?
You know, we're not used to being under the radar.
Right.
But yeah, this game is important in the sense of if you want to play the quarterfinals at home. This is a game both teams have to win.
Absolutely.
So that is now to go on the road. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it feels a lot better to win and play at home.
Absolutely. Pretty unique situation. This Concord Christian coming in. They've won Division 4, then Division 3, Division 2. Now they move up to play with the big girls in Division 1.
Yep.
What can you tell us about this Concord Christian team, and what do you have to do tonight to have success?
Well, I mean, they have 2 fantastic scores right off the bat. They're leading the league 1 and 2. I think they're actually literally tied at 18.8 right now for points.
Crazy.
So for us, what we have to do is take the lessons we learned playing the defensive structure against our second game with Bedford. We locked in a way we hadn't locked in all season. I think if we can lock in on defense that way on this team and we can limit those 2 players, it gives us a better chance of winning this game.
That's good stuff. She is Lonnie Buskey, the head coach of the Pinkerton Academy Astros. Coach, thanks for joining us. We're going to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be right back on the other side of things. We'll talk to her counterpart from Concord Christian. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy. Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight. All right. Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Welcome back to the campus here at Pinkerton Academy. I'm joined by the assistant coach for the Concord Christian Kingsmen, Coach Matt Smith. Coach, thanks for joining us here on the Highlight Guy. A couple of softball questions for you, and then we'll let you get right to it. You guys come in here at 12-4 in Division I, and only one more game to go on your regular season schedule. Do you like where your team is at right now? Are you pleased? There's always room for more, but how important is this game for you guys in terms of the final standings?
Yeah, appreciate it. We actually really like how the season laid out in terms of the games. So we got to play Londonderry late, Bedford late, now Pinkerton, now Exeter. It's a good way to kind of enter into that postseason with a bunch of those challenges. So we're excited for the opportunity tonight to play another quality opponent.
That's good stuff. Do you view this as like a battle of attrition? In other words, when you get to the end, as you mentioned, you're playing the brass at the end of the season, iron sharpens iron and so forth, but is it the team that kind of this late in the year that stays the healthiest, or is it more of a mindset of, look, when we get to the postseason, the bench shortens a little bit, and we're going with, our main players? How do you guys look at it?
I mean, health is a little bit of a factor because, like we were missing a starter for Bedford.
Right.
One of our key subs had an ankle issue. But to me, it's more about staying out of foul trouble.
Sure.
And making sure that we take care of the girls who are on the court, making sure we're managing their minutes, things of that nature.
Sure. This is a Pinkerton team that has been at the top or near the top of the standings all the time under Coach Buskey, and she has a great program here. Is this a litmus test for your program? You've proven you can do it at the Division 4, 3, and 2 level. As you mentioned, kind of playing the brass down at the end. Do you tell your girls, look, we're playing one of the better, more premier teams in the state? Do your girls look at it like that, or is it just another challenge?
Well, I think a lot of our girls, having watched my other daughters play at Bishop Girton, they're very familiar with the teams at the top of this division. We look at it as an opportunity to play great competition and to test ourselves in advance of the playoffs.
Real quick, I'll let you get to it. What do you need to do tonight to have success?
We have to box out, right? I like our chances if on offense and defense, but if we can't control the glass, we're giving them multiple looks. It's going to be a tough task for us.
Well, I appreciate it, Coach. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Highlight Guy. Best of luck tonight. We'll be right back with the opening tip after these messages. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, afternoon and welcome to the campus of Pinkerton Academy. The tonight Division I girls matchup between the Kingsmen of Concord Christian Academy and the Astros of Pinkerton Academy. With plays and by regulations, all game was completely practice subject to kicking and throwing. Sportsmanship receives high priority within the NHIAA, Concord Christian Academy, and Pinkerton Academy. Remember, the slogan winning is for a day, but sportsmanship is for a lifetime. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, we're visiting Kingsmen of Concord Christian Academy, a junior number 30, Emma Smith.
All right, we're meeting the starters right now. First for the Concord Christian Kingsmen.
A junior number 31, Kate Smith. And a senior number 33, Lee Carlisle. The Kingsmen are coached by Miss Rebecca Carlisle. Now for the Astros Pinkerton Academy. Starting at guy, 5'8" senior, number 33,
And now the home team being introduced here for the Pinkerton Academy Astros. All right, we're going to take this timeout for the national anthem. We'll be right back with the opening tip after the anthem.
Commanded by Cadet Senior Lieutenant Colonel Justin Alexa, assisted by Cadet Master Sergeant Colonel Thomas, Cadet Staff Sergeant Cuba Moorhead, Cadet Senior Airman Design Menendez, and Cadet Airman First Class Kelly Goodwin. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Some fantastic harmonizing going on there for the national anthem. Astros pound the floor there, pounding the paint, and we are just about ready to get underway. It is the Concord Christian Kingsmen coming in at 12-4. They're tied for that fourth place spot in the Division I standings, and the Pinkerton Academy Astros coming in at 11-4, just a step behind them. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. You are watching live on the highlight guy. It should be a good one for you. I want to thank you all for joining us here a little earlier than normal. Normally a 5 o'clock start, or normally a 6:30 start. Some schools are 7 tonight, 5 o'clock. No sub-varsity for Concord Christian. They're in their black uniforms going left to right. Opening tip taken there. Beautiful pass underneath and a great finish by Brooke Benz to get the host Astros on the board. Concord Christian operating in the half court. They'll work it around the three-point line. Losing the dribble at the top of the key. Gets it off to the right. And now skip back up top. Dribble drive, left hand, bounce pass, three-point shot downtown. Front iron, no good. Good box out. The long rebound goes to the Concord Christian Kingsmen. They'll get another shot at it. No pun intended. Left hand dribble to the right side. That was Baines. Gives it up. And they will reset the scene. Right hand dribble downtown. Another three-point attempt. Knocked in there for a Yahtzee by Emma Smith. And the Kingsmen take a 3-2 lead. Man-to-man defense being employed here by the Kingsmen. Step back on the baseline. Now a pass on the low block. Reverse layup up and in. Pretty move there. And a finish And that one was put in by Gerasi, Sid the Kid. And now a quick rebound back the other way come the Astros. Top of the key, they'll reset the scene. They'll navigate through the key onto the baseline, dribble drive, runner kick out downtown. Back iron, no, but an offensive rebound attempt. They're going to say it went off of the hands of an Astro. And it'll be Concord Christian ball. The Astros with a 4-3 advantage, 6:15 to go here in the first quarter. Concord Christian setting up in the half court. Pick on ball, dribble drive, kick out. This is Baines. Got it back up top. 4 of the 5 Kingsmen have touched it. Now the low baseline was left alone downtown. A rainmaker finds nothing. Air ball, rebound taken there by Hayden Lassesi. Gave it back up and returned the favor. This is Dupuis. Dupuis up top, downtown. Yahtzee! And a make from distance for Emily Lassard. Lead is now 4 for the Astros. Crowd continues to come in here as the cheerleaders cheer from behind the baseline. Steele found its way into the hands of Dupuis. She gave it up, needs help. Got it back on the low block. The little runner, tough angle, no good. Rebound taken there by Concord Christian. So they lost a possession, but did not give up any points in the process. Losing the dribble, pass down on the baseline. Needs help. Baines, top of the key, finds help. Right-hand dribble, penetrate through the key. Shot fake, no good. Tied up. We're going to get a jump ball call. Possession will stay with Concord Christian. No shot clock here in the state of New Hampshire, as we always mention to you. Just 27 states in the country will use a shot clock. New Hampshire has talked about it. The runner up is no good. Couldn't find the touch. And Dupuis came down with the board. Right-hand dribble. And now top right key. They skip it across the way. Baseline, dribble drive, kick out. Shot fake, gonna get a travel call there. Unselfish play, went for that extra pass and results in a travel by Lassesi. Dribbling now is Emmy LeBeau. She gave it up and ran it into the lane. And a nice make there by Emmy. Good transition by the Astros. They got on their Pontiac and rode on that one as Benz was able to put it in. Baseline dribble drive kick downtown. Back iron, good rebound taken, spin move. And better transition this time, but they lose the back baseline. Tough angle, battled for, and hitting the deck there. Good sportsmanship. Some bodies hit the floor. I believe that foul might go against Lassard. We'll check on it. Sadie Thompson will check in for the visitors, and Baines will get a rest on the bench. This is Carlisle now. Right-hand dribble, backs it up. Skip it, they've reversed the ball. Pick on ball from the elbow extended, and they'll reset the scene. Back with Emma Smith. Smith now looking for help. LeBeau came over towards her downtown. Yahtzee! And another triple knockdown there by Lily Carlisle. Kingsmen are down 1. 3:09 to go here in the first quarter. Dribble drive, kick out. Once again, nearly losing the handle. Fortunate to get it back there was Benz. She got it across the way to Dupuis. Now a left-hand dribble at the elbow, kicked out. That was Lassard who got it over to Gerasi. Sid the Kid, pick on ball. Can't quite use it, hands it off. Little head fake. And they're going to call a travel. We'll get another substitute here. And we talked about a bigger floor here at Pinkerton Academy and how important is it to keep your kids fresh. Brooklyn Robbins, the sophomore forward, will come in for the Kingsmen. Looking for that backdoor cut was Carlisle. Instead, she'll penetrate. Little floater in the lane, and Lily has 5. And the Kingsmen have a 1-point lead, 10-9, 2:24 to go here in the first quarter. Floater in the lane of her own, and a nice make there by number 33, Sid the Kid Gerasi. She has 4. So back and forth we go. These two heavyweights, these two titans of NHIAA Division I basketball trying to cement their seed for the Division I tournament that comes at the beginning of next month. Crossover dribble, spin move by Carlisle. Lily got it back up top to Smith. Emma loses the dribble, looks for a flasher in the paint, couldn't get it to her, stepping into that passing lane, nearly came away with it, but Thompson was there first. Penetrate, tough angle, no good. Pinkerton comes back the other way, and the Kingsmen will transition back quickly. Help came on the baseline, back up top, left all alone downtown, front iron, no, and a one and done for the Kingsmen. Pull up, foul line jumper is good, and a nice make there. Nobody checked Emma Smith, and she had a free shot from the free throw line. Concord Christian back up top by 1 point. Left-hand dribble now into the corner. Lasesi back to the left, bends downtown, back iron, and another one and done for the Astros. And you can see every time they get a one and done, Coach Buskey kind of turns her head and walks back to the defensive side of things. Downtown no good. Good job of boxing out there by Hayden Lasesi, and back the other way come the Astros. They're down 1. She knifes through the paint. She's going to get hacked in the act at the Hackler Gym, and she's going to head to the free throw line for a pair is Sid the Kid Gerasi. Pretty clean game as both teams with just the one team foul each, and that will reset. As Sid the Kid knocks down the first, she'll get a second. Both teams going to their benches early and often here. 2 out of 2 for the senior guard, and she has 6. 13-12, Astros have regained the lead. 35 seconds to go in the first frame. We'll see if they hold for the last possession, or if they'll try to take the next best shot. Nice job at the top, little 3-player rotation. Penetrate, leather souffle, banished from the kingdom of hardwood. And the possession will be taken by the Kingsmen. Nice crowd gathering here at Pinkerton Academy. Right-hand dribble, top of the key. Crossover, penetrate. Goes to the left, but up with the right, knocks it home, does Carlisle. She's got 7. And now 4 seconds, 3, 2, got to shoot it, got to get rid of it, and they don't get rid of it. They ran out of time. It was almost as if they were not sure of what the time was left on the gigantic clock to our left and right here. We'll come to the end of the first quarter. It is the Concord Christian Kingsmen 14, the Pinkerton Academy Astros 13. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy, and that'll give us a chance to tell you to stay up to date with all of the Highlight Guy's upcoming live streams. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today and never miss out on the games you want to see. Just go to YouTube, search the Highlight Guy, and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. I can't tell you, Steve, how many kids in front of us put the TikTok apps away and we're looking at the Highlight Guy. It's amazing. What does that mean? That means you're on par with TikTok, and that's a good thing. In addition, if you like what you're seeing and hearing here with our live stream, you think you'd like to advertise with the Highlight Guy, or you just want more information, contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com. That's Steve, S-T-E-V-E, at thehighlightguy.com. Jason Roby, Steve Cody, and a cast of thousands bringing you all of the action here from the campus of Pinkerton Academy. The Astros find themselves down by 1 as we start the second quarter. Left hand dribble between the legs, she'll reset the scene. The runner in the lane is no good. A chance for an offensive rebound, and that's the story so far. No second chance opportunities for this Pinkerton team. And Concord Christian hasn't needed their second chance opportunities. Downtown, back iron, but they get one there. Bodies hit the floor, another leather souffle. Pinkerton has to get it, or it's going to be Concord Christian ball, and it is. That shot was blocked from the outside. It goes off of a Pinkerton Academy Astro, so Concord Christian will keep possession. Went up but forgot something there. It's good quick hands, and we will do it all over again. Concord Christian needs to inbound the ball. They get 5 seconds to do so. They bring it all the way back up to the top of the key. Then they'll operate in the half court. Emma Smith, nice pass down on the low block, baseline driving there. And a great finish. And I believe that was number 11, Sadie Thompson. Tough to see with the black uniform and the dark numbers. A steal there. And going all the way up and in is Carlisle. And we're going to get a timeout here on the floor as 4 straight points by the Kingsmen. They have the largest lead of the game, 18-13, 5-point advantage. Are you looking to play sports in college? If yes, then let the Highlight Guy help you get noticed and recruited. We create highlight videos. We film sporting events and we live stream, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. With the Highlight Guy, you are the star, so let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. Just a 30-second timeout there for Coach Buskey and her group. Wants to make sure this one doesn't get too far out of reach. Got to make good, solid passes. This is a Concord Christian team that enters with a 12-4 record. No sub-varsity teams. They travel with one group of girls at the varsity level. Dribble, drive, penetrate, kick, downtown, back iron. And that one is going to go off of a Pinkerton Academy Astro, and another one and done for PA. Lily Carlisle will run the point. Right hand dribble, skips it across the way. It'll come back from where it started. Nice set, step back, no. And an offensive rebound there, put back, up and in. So a great job by Concord Christian getting on the boards. Try to get that number for you. Up strong, got hacked in the act. And I think that that last bucket came by Kate Smith. That nice pass, so. Front iron, no good. We're going to talk to these ADs, Steve, about getting numbers that you can really read. You can't really go dark on dark numbers. They're supposed to do that for us, aren't they? Isn't it all about us? 1 out of 2 there for the Astros. Mia Marshall is in the books. She's at 50% on her freebies. Concord Christian now operating in the half. Good quick hands there as Marshall knocked it out of Kate Smith's hands. Concord Christian will retain possession. Concord Christian now navigating the half court. Penetrate, pretty pass underneath, and a great finish by Kate Smith. And they've lost Kate a couple of times here as it's now an 8-point Concord Christian lead. Losing the handle, top of the key. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession will go to the Kingsmen. So a couple of times here where this Pinkerton just not seeming to be in the flow of their game, a little out of sorts, and part of that attributed to the good defense by Concord Christian. Little one-on-one game. The runner is too long. Rebound taken there by Dupuis. She'll run. Numbers are even. Dribble drive. Nice bounce pass on the low block. It was Marshall looking for Benz and a little too much mustard on that hot dog. And so no shot there, and normally that Pinkerton team would come away with 2. Pinkerton bench comes alive, imploring their team to play some defense. Into the corner, downtown, back iron, no, and a good job on the boards. Grabbing it there was Dupuis. She gave it up, and now Pinkerton trying to get something going in the offensive set. Downtown, long range three, no good. Battling for the rebound, and finally a second opportunity given by Gerasi. And because of that, Pinkerton bites into that lead. They're down by 6 now, 22-16, 4:42 to go till halftime. Skip pass across the way. Carlisle thought about it, and now the penetration comes. Little turnaround jumpers too hard. Rebound grabbed by Taya Brown, and back the other way come the Astros. Left-hand dribble at the elbow, downtown. No good. Trying for a second bite of the apple, but we're going to get an over-the-top foul. Looks like it went against Benz, and those are good looks, folks. Those are wide-open shots that come in the flow of your offense, and they're just not knocking them down right now. And every time they miss that shot, they've found, as we heard Coach Smith say, you got to get on the boards. You got to battle for rebounds, and this Concord Christian team is doing just that. Left corner shot is knocked down, and a nice make there. Under the low block, little turnaround jumper is no good. Offensive rebound, we're going to get a foul. And I think that last basket was Carlisle. I'm not 100% certain. Two free throws coming. Front iron, no, a little more knee bend needed. (25-16), 9-point advantage, chance to get it to 8. 1 out of 2, knocking down the second one is Mia Marshall. Pick on ball, penetrate, elbow. Looking for the give and go and stepping into that passing lane nicely. But that pass hung up there like a punt, was intercepted. Little fadeaway, no good. But once again, nobody on the backside block. Boxing out. Kate Smith makes him pay. She's got 6 here in the second quarter. Nice little give and go action. Finds herself at a tough angle. Cleans up her own mess. Couldn't get it to go. It was a good look from Marshall, but she couldn't put the biscuit in the basket, and back the other way comes Concord Christian. Skip pass, little shot fake, penetrate, up strong. Good English on that one, and Carlisle having herself a game here. She's got 6 in the third quarter, 13 altogether, largest lead of the night, 12 points. Advantage for the Kingsmen. That'll give us a chance to talk to you about Bouvier Prepare. They provide comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process for lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. That is Bouvier Prepare, B-O-U-V-I-E-R, prepare@gmail.com. Nice job by the cheerleading squad down there. And great facility here at Pinkerton Academy. I think I've told you on this broadcast before, I saw the first ever game played in this gymnasium, and a backboard was shattered. It was the Russian national team against the AAU New Hampshire Raiders. And Scott Drapo shattered the backboard during warm-ups, and they had to change sides of the gym. Crazy stuff. Good thing you have 2 gyms. All right, timeout is in the books. Coach Buskey has given her critiques, demands, instructions, what have you. And now they're going to call a double dribble against Taya Brown, so we're going to get another substitute as Emily Lassard will make her way into the game, and Brown will head to the bench. Back the other way come the Kingsmen, methodical in their approach. We're going to get a I think an offensive foul here as some bodies kind of collided. So 29-17, 12-point advantage in Concord. Christian goes to their bench. And again, you have to wonder, this late in the year, they've established some things. They've got their rotations in place. Have to like what you're seeing if you're Coach Carlisle and Coach Smith. Little spin move, dribble drive kick, a long 2-point shot, front iron, no. Rebound taken there by the Kingsmen, nearly stolen. Brooklyn Robbins lost it, but the Kingsmen came away with it. It'll come back to Robbins, and now they'll reset the scene. Good ball movement by Concord Christian. 2:20 to go in the first half. This is Emma Smith. Nice pass again. Reverse layup. No. And this time, Kate Smith couldn't make him pay, but they got to know where she is on that low baseline. Downtown, shot fake by Dupuis, the runner. Ziggin when she thought she was zagging. The pass was intended for Benz. She was going right, pass went left. Same book, different chapter. Will result in a turnover. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Concord Christian now operating in the half court. Little dribble drive, penetrate high off the glass. And the rebound taken by Lassard. She'll give it up. Dupuis, spin move, goes up with the left, and the finish by Emily Lassard. Or rather, Kaylee Dupuis, excuse me. She's got to get hot. She's got to get this Pinkerton team on her back. Need a stop here. Bodies hit the floor. No call. And they're going to say it touched the baseline. Thought we were going to get a call at the top of the key. They let them play on, and they had a nice little 2-on-1 action going. The pass was a little too hot. So Pinkerton Academy fortunate there. The lead is 10. Chance to get it down to single digits with this possession. 67 seconds to go. Downtown. Yo, but a nice job on the glass. Couldn't get it to go. It was good positioning there by Lassard, but Emily couldn't knock it home. And Concord Christian now at 52 seconds remaining will get another bite at the apple. Ball nearly stolen. They'll just reset the scene. Not a lot of dribbling in the half court. Front iron, no. Great box out there. And I'll tell you right now, it's not something you're going to see in the scorebook. It's not something you're going to read about in the paper. But Emily Lassard had a great box out. And on that long three-point miss, she had great positioning and drew a foul because of it. Kingsmen have 4 fouls. Neither team has reached the point of no return. Thought it was a three-pointer. It wasn't. It grazed the net. And they're going to say it's Concord Christian ball. I was ready to yell Yahtzee. Do you think it went in, Steve? I thought it went in. But again, we're so far up here. No wonder why we can't see. I think my nose is bleeding. All right. Nice pass, but it went wide. It was intended for Thompson, and it went past Sadie, and it found its way into the hands of an Astro. 5 seconds to go. In the corner, downtown. No. And that's going to do it for the first half here from Pinkerton Academy. The Hackler Gymnasium, it is 29-19. The Kingsmen of Concord Christian with a 10-point advantage. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back with some numbers and the second half right after this. You are watching on The Highlight Guy.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the campus here at Pinkerton Academy. Jason Roby, Steve Cody, the highlight guy, here with you. Want to give a shout out to, is it Emily? Say it again. Stephanie Ricard watching us and wishing good luck to Kaylee Dupuis and the Pinkerton Astros. Thanks for joining us here on the highlight guy. Right hand dribble. Now left hand dribble penetrate. Runner in the lane. Too hard. Cleaning up her own mess. Ball may have been partially blocked. Pulled down by Kaylee Dupuis. We're going to get a call here. Little hand check foul. That one's going to go against Emma Smith. So the Astros will do the honors right here in front of us. Hayden Lasesi will give it up. And Pinkerton finds themselves in a 10-point hole to start the third quarter. Dribble drive, long two-pointer, front iron, no good. And Concord Christian will run. Great job in transition. Banished from the kingdom of hardwood, leather souffle. Knocked out there. But more importantly for my money, it's the fact that it was a 2-on-1. Pinkerton got to get back in transition. Fortunate to come away without a bucket against them there. Emma Smith gave it up. Spin move. Kick out back. Now defense pressure being applied. That was Dupuis making life miserable. Now into the paint. Little up and under. And a chance for a three-point play. The old-fashioned way. They got everybody out of the paint and let a little one-on-one as Kate Smith took it hard to the hole, went up with the left hand, and it has a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. 31-19, chance to make it 32. Misses it, good rebound by Dupuis. Got it over to Lassarge, he almost missed it, wasn't ready for it. Back to Lasesi, goes up strong, and she'll get hacked in the act. And I like the aggression that Pinkerton is showing to start this third quarter. Take it to the hoop, try to get Concord Christian in foul trouble because there really was not a lot of fouls called in the early going of this one. The only way you can do that is if you drive the hoop. Hayden knocks down the first. Chance to get it back to 10 if she can make this one. Front iron, no, 1 out of 2. It's going to go off. Thought it went off of Concord Christian, but they thought otherwise. Lily Carlisle let it go. Back the other way come the Kingsmen. Left hand dribble. Kick out there. This is Smith. Emma gave it up. Right hand baseline. Good defense. Cutting that off was Benz. So instead they take it right into the paint and finish strong at the cup. That time it was Emma Smith. She has 7. Of course, all of our numbers unofficial. Little fadeaway, couldn't get it to go. Hacked in the act in the Hackler. And that is going to send Pinkerton back to the free throw line. That was not Steve Cody crying. I know you heard that back home. That was that's what happens when your schedule's all thrown off, Steve. I know you're hungry. I get it. Two shots made there. 2 out of 2 on that trip. I believe that was Sid the Kid. Top of the key, now to the left side. They'll reset the scene. This is Carlisle. Carlisle, bring it back to the first A in Astros, the only A in Astros. Now the top of the key. Ooh, got to be careful of the reach in there. Good help defense, they'll switch it up. Good communication by the Astros defensively. Gerasi. Trying to steal it downtown. Back iron, no. And a good rebound taken in by Lasesi, and back the other way come the Astros. They're down 11. Chance to get it to single digits here. Top of the key. Sard thought about it, got it back across the way, and he Yahtzee from downtown, knocked in. And it was a triple. And I lost the number there. I believe it was Sid the Kid. Could have also been Courtney Russell. So we'll have to take a closer look there. Anyone watching back home, you could probably tell us, as we missed that one. We're not on our game here, Steve. I got to tell you, I got to be honest with you. For these 5 o'clock starts, they do me in, you know. Not on my game. But I want to say hello to Peter Lambert, who's down at the scorer's table. He's an official here in the state of New Hampshire. And he pulled us aside just before we started the game here tonight and thanked us for helping him get through. So he has a knee injury. He was getting through some of his knee injury rehab, and he has to work the books. He hopes to be back officiating again next year, but he thanks the highlight guy for giving him something to do when he's not working the books on the sideline. He watches the highlight guy, and when that comes from an official here in the state of New Hampshire, that carries a lot of weight. So thank you, Mr. Lambert. Thanks for watching, and hope we can provide you many more games this year, and hope to see you on the floor next year calling them. And we won't second guess you, I promise. Steve might, but we don't give him a microphone. No good. Rebound taken there by Kaylee Dupuis. She'll come back the other way. We'll see if they force the action. That's going to go off. I thought it went off a Kingsman hand, but they said no. So now the Kingsmen a chance to build on that lead. It stands at 8 points now. Pinkerton has got it down to 8 points. 1 point was double digits into 13 or so. Crossover dribble, Carlisle, little pull-up runner, no good. Teardrop couldn't get it to go, got her own mess. Kick out downtown, Yahtzee! And a three-point make there for Emma Smith. 36-25, lead back up to 11. Every time the Astros get a chance to dig into that lead, Kingsman hit a big shot. Missed three-point attempt there, another one and done. Back the other way comes Concord Christian. They'll reset the scene. Into the baseline it goes, left-hand dribble, and now they skip it back across the way. Downtown, Yahtzee! Lily Carlisle joining the Boston three party. 39-25, timeout called. And it's raining here in the Hackler Gymnasium as a pair of triples from downtown has brought the lead back to 14 points. That'll give us a chance to talk to you about what else? Real estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email Deb at thedowgroup.com. That's Deb, D-E-B, at thedowgroup.com. Dramatic pause there, Steve. That's good stuff. 39-25, Kingsmen on top in this one. 3:33 to go in the third. Oh, triples are wild here. 2 3-pointers. It would be something if it was 3 3-pointers at 3:33 left in the third quarter. That's a sign, I think. It's a sign that Steve missed dinner. All right. Back we go. Clock ticking. The Astros trying to dig in here. They're down 14. That one may have been tipped. Front iron. Nice offensive rebound up strong. And Dupuis at the cup has a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. And suddenly all went quiet. There we go. Nice crowd here.
campus of Pinkerton Academy. Tuesday afternoon, three-point play complete. Lead is down to 11. Concord Christian operating in the half court. They'll work it around. Again, they find that skip pass and they catch Pinkerton not paying attention. Fortunate enough to come away with the rebound on the long miss. Nice pass on the low block. The reverse, up and under. And a great play there by Brooke Benz. They're going to need more of that. Lead is down to 9, single digits now. Man-to-man being employed. Oh, we're going to get a travel call there, and she knew it as dragging that pivot foot was Emmy LeBeau, and she'll head to the bench. They'll get a substitute in. 2:38 to go in the third quarter. Pinkerton down by 9 on their home floor. Up top it comes. And now to the right side. Lissessi, left-hand dribble at the elbow, kick out. Dupuis gave it up. Nice dribble drive kick downtown. No, it was a good look for Lessard. She couldn't get it to go. And a foul called. And a lot of times when you don't have position, you get cheap ones 90 feet from the hoop, and those are not fouls you want to take. Or give, as it were. All right, Concord Christian. And again, Pinkerton not extending any type of full court pressure here, down 9. So, oh, backdoor cut, pretty play there. Got the defense extended. And going back door was Emma Smith. Leads back to 11. Downtown, Yahtzee! And a make there by Dupuis as she knocks down a triple. The Astros need a defensive stop here. They want to play aggressive, but they don't want to get beat back door. Are guarding that three-point line not as well as I thought they might, but offensive rebound for the Kingsmen. Good positioning on the glass. They'll get a second bite of the apple. Good quick hands there. Emma Smith to do the honors, gets it in. Left elbow, back, little pull-up from three-point land, no. Good positioning on the glass and a nice job there by Lissessi as Hayden will bring it over the Astros at half court. That's cursive, by the way, for those of you that aren't familiar with the writing at half court. Mostly cursive. Right hand drill, oh, and we're gonna get some leather souffle. They're gonna say it went off of Dupuis. And Coach Buskey's like grabbing her head saying, wait a minute, and the officials will get together and maybe they just lost sight of which way the ball is going. We'll see if they, yeah, and you know, you have to hand it to the officials there. They get together and they talk it over. They want to make sure they get the right call, and they do. Nice job by the officiating crew. So they'll get to run a play under the basket. Sid the Kid crossover. And again, foul line extended, kick out. Little ball fake. We're looking to feed the baseline. Couldn't get it done, so they'll reset the scene. Downtown, back iron, no. But an offensive rebound and a nice one by Marshall. Marshall, kick out. Downtown, front iron. And this time Concord Christian came away with it. But playing hot potato is a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. And another deflection. Both teams playing a little sloppy here in the final moments of the third quarter. Benz back up top. And now back over to the right side, it comes to Marshall. Marshall gave it up to Benz. And now top of the key. They've had the look. Dupuis, dribble drive, right baseline. 3 players converge on her. Ball gets stolen. Concord Christian at the buzzer. High off the glass and no good. We will head to the final frame. It is the Concord Christian Kingsmen with an 8-point advantage heading into the fourth quarter. For those of you that have been watching us and you're not familiar with this Concord Christian team, let me give you a little history. 3 years ago, they won the Division IV championship. Then they moved up. They won the Division III championship. Then they moved up. Then they won the Division II championship last year. And now they're playing in the Division I side of things. They're trying to do something that I don't believe has ever been accomplished here in the state of New Hampshire. 4 straight championships in 4 different divisions. They do not have a sub-varsity team. There's no JV team. There's no freshman team. So they travel with this group of young ladies, and they have made their mark. They're 12-4, tied for 4th in the Division I standings. And this Pinkerton Academy Astro team is 11-4, and they're in the mix as well. They lost to Bedford, the defending state champion, by just 5 points a few nights ago. They also lost to Wyndham by 2, and really 2 defensive struggles. The runner is up and no good, and nobody there for the rebound except Kingsmen. Pinkerton needs a stop here. Ball comes to the low block. Double team, kick out. And they'll reset the scene. They may have had an opportunity for a baseline triple, but thought better of it. Again, no shot clock. They can take their time. Downtown, no. Rebound, battled for, gathered there by Pinkerton, and a nice job on the glass by the Astros, specifically Hayden Lassesi, number 20. Little crossover dribble. Sid the Kid out onto the perimeter to Dupuis. Back up, dribble drive, hard into the key, no good. Offensive rebound goes up strong, and they're going to call travel. So Pinkerton getting a lot more aggressive in the half court. Dribble driving to the lane. Did not get the foul call, instead got a travel call, and back the other way comes Concord Christian. 6:50 to go in regulation. Into the key, now kick out. Carlisle goes up strong, goes to the left, lays it in with the right, and Lily having herself a game here tonight. Lead is back to 10 for the Kingsmen. Cross the way to Dupuis. Dupuis from the baseline. And they're going to say it went off of her, and so the Kingsmen will get the ball. And again, Pinkerton Academy falling back, playing defense in the half court. Sense the frustration of the Astros. Emma Smith on the low block, kick out. They'll reset, baseline. Good help defense came, and good rotation by Concord Christian. Downtown, back iron, no. Another rebound, another one and done. Lassesi again on the glass. Chance to get it into single digits. The runner high off the glass. And a nice make there. That was Gerasi again. Dribble drive, needs help, finds it. LeBeau gave it up. Left elbow penetration. Little turnaround high off the glass is no good. Kate Smith was hacked in the act, and she'll head to the free throw line. 43-35. Kingsmen trying to get it back to double digits. Astros are hopeful that they can whittle this lead down. Smith misses the first, she'll get a second. They came over to meet with Coach Rebecca Carlisle, the head lady of Concord Christian, and she gave a little bit of instruction as Smith knocks down the second. Again, all numbers unofficial, and we'll give them to you at the end of the game. The lead is 9 for Concord Christian, 5:23 away from a huge road win. One of the perennial favorites in Division I girls basketball. Still a lot of basketball to go, however. Nice job, good unselfish play results in a downtown triple Yahtzee. Mia Marshall. Lead down to 6 now. Right hand dribble, back up top. Emma Smith gave it up, penetrate, kick. Thought about it, penetrates the lane and kick. A lot of dribble, drive, kick. Looking for the best option here in the half court. Down on the low block, turnaround jumper, up, no good, rebound again. And I'll tell you what, Hayden Lassesi has been a monster here on the glass in the second half. Kick out, downtown, Yahtzee! And that was Mia Marshall from downtown. And don't look now, the lead is 3. Pinkerton. The Spacemen have woken up here, as the Pinkerton Academy Astros have stormed back here in the fourth quarter. 4:16 to go in regulation. The Astros find themselves down by just 3 points. Make sure you stay up to date with all the Highlight Guys' upcoming live streams. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today and never miss out on the games you want to see. Just go to YouTube, search the Highlight Guy, and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. Where are we going Friday, Steve? What do we got Friday night? Londonderry? I think we're in Londonderry. For Londonderry Bedford, that should be a great game. This is a great game. The Highlight Guy only brings you the best games. This Pinkerton Academy team will play next on the 21st at Portsmouth. And then on the 25th, they'll host Dover. It's a 7 o'clock game at Portsmouth, a 4 o'clock tip when they host Dover. Concord Christian on the 20th play a 9-6 Exeter team, and 6:30 tip. A steal there, but a foul called instead, and that's okay. If you look at the board, that's a good foul because only 2 fouls against the Astros, none against the Kingsmen. Relatively clean game. The race is to 5. You get 5 fouls, you go to the free throw line. It's just the Astros with 2 with 4 minutes to go in regulation. I say regulation because extra basketball could be on the docket. Lily Carlisle taking her time. Into the corner it goes. They'll back it out. That was Baines who thought about it and then just reset the scene. Emma Smith now. Pick on ball, no roll. They'll just continue and nearly stolen. They're going to call a foul there on Mia Marshall as she got her hand on the ball but went through the player, and now 3 fouls. And again, not a bad thing because if you're still down when the game gets close. Oh, nice inbound play. You can foul and put them on the line. You don't want to have to make up all those fouls that you're missing in the early part of the quarter. Just one person's perspective. Good aggressive play and almost another steal. And I'll tell you, this Concord Christian team was playing with a lot of composure early on. It looks like they're playing a little hesitant here, almost as if they're trying not to lose instead of trying to win. Into the paint, kick out, and again, they'll reset the scene. Just another opportunity for Pinkerton to try and steal it. Kingsmen are very content. Runner, tough one, no good. Offensive rebound. Thrown up high against the glass, no good, and Dupuis will run. She doesn't have the numbers. She'll kick out. Downtown, front iron, no. Long rebound, one-on-one opportunity. Oh, and they're going to get a blocking call. And that'll be the 4th foul. They'll say she was not in the act of shooting. So the 4th team foul. No team fouls against the Kingsmen. Got to get it in. They do. They come up top. And now they reset the scene. Carlisle of the Lily variety. Right-hand dribble crossover. Gave it up. Baines at the elbow. No. Ball nearly stolen again. Pinkerton getting their hands into those passing lanes. Nice crossover, but two Kingsmen found themselves shoulder to shoulder, and that's not what they wanted. One defender was able to guard two people. Pretty crossover there by Smith. Nice pass in the paint. No, too hard, and rebound grabbed again by Lassesi. She tried to give it up. Marshall wasn't ready for it. Hit her back, and another opportunity. 1:55 to go. And now the 15th foul. That's going to put Concord Christian at the line for the remainder of this one. So they had the ball on the missed shot and just tried to force the issue maybe a little early, did the Astros. They've battled back from double-digit deficit. Knocking down the first calmly makes it a two-possession game. And a nice make there by Emma Smith. Baines will come out of the game. Brooklyn Robbins will come into the game for Concord Christian. Second opportunity here. Knocked down and a good make by Emma Smith. We get a timeout called, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So let's set the stage for you. 46-41, Concord Christian on top by 5. The Pinkerton Academy Astros have stormed back here in the fourth quarter. And it's as much about defensive pressure, but also you could look at the fact that Concord Christian may be playing a little hesitant in the half court, not really forcing the issue. They were knocking down some shots, and that's a sign of a team that knows how to win the close ones. You kind of take the air out of the basketball, but when you play a team like Pinkerton Academy, they can make you pay for that. They can steal the ball, they can play aggressive on the boards, and in fact, they did come away with a rebound. They just gave it up, unfortunately for them. So, clock will start. 1:50 to go in this one. 5-point advantage for Concord Christian. Pinkerton in the half court. They'll cycle through. Up top it comes to Benz. Benz gave it up to Sid. Sid, left-hand dribble, finds its way over to Marshall. Marshall back to Kaylee. Up top, downtown, back iron. No, it was a good look for Lassesi. All 5 Astros touched it. It was the best shot they had right there. 1:25 to go. And we'll see if the Astros foul. They're looking like they have to foul, and coach is asking for one. None is called. Crossover dribble, and now they finally do. Probably lost a good 10 or 12 seconds. I skipped number 11 there. 10 to 12 seconds. And the Kingsmen with a chance to go up by 7. Emma Smith now knocks down the first. She'll get a second. 47-41, 1:14 on the dial. Smith, she's 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. 48-41. Pinkerton needs to make something happen here, down by 7. Dribble drive kick. Downtown, back iron, no. Offensive rebound, no. Ball is gone for. We're going to get a jump ball call. Possession goes to Concord Christian. And it was a quick jump ball call. And now Pinkerton has to apply. And good job by Hayden. She was going to take the inbound pass until they told her nope. The other team. Ball nearly stolen on the inbound pass. They have to extend the defense. You got a foul here, down 7 points. They will not. 47 seconds to go. And again, no call. And now your foul comes, and you have to think, you got deep into that possession without a foul call, and then you take one late. If you're going to do it, do it. Maybe they were trying for the steal first. When that didn't work out, Sadie Thompson misses the first. She'll get a second. It also comes down to you got to get the right person on the free throw line as well from both sides. Sadie, back iron, rattles it home. 1 out of 2 for Sadie. And now the lead is 8. 40 seconds to go. Thrown up, downtown, front iron, no. Battle for, oh, and hitting the deck hard. And folks, just the first team foul against Concord Christian here in the 4th quarter. Got to get it in. Got to make a play. They do, into the corner. That one may have been touched, and it was. The shot was deflected. I'm sure she wants a leather souffle call, so we'll give it to her. Emma Smith with leather souffle. Pinkerton back. Got to make something happen. Dupuy's not shy. Downtown, back iron, no. Long rebound comes to Concord Christian. And we're going to get a timeout, and probably a good one by Coach Rebecca Carlisle. How they're going to navigate this final 24.5 seconds here from the campus at Pinkerton Academy. They just got to get themselves to that free throw line and cement it home. It was at one point a 13-point game by the Kingsmen, and then Pinkerton went along a little run in the 3rd quarter to narrow the gap. Part of that due to the fact that Concord Christian was just taking air out of the ball. They gave up some good looks. As you take a look at the Concord Christian huddle, and now we'll head over to the Pinkerton side of things. Take a look at those young ladies. I'm sure as they prepare to employ some full court pressure against the Kingsmen. And again, Hayden, gotta love it, trying to get the ball on the inbounds. And she'll come back to half court. Concord Christian ball, trying to make something happen. They get it in, they get it into the hands of Smith, who's 4 out of 4 in the 4th quarter from the free throw line. They're not fouling, at least not yet. 17 seconds, ball gets stolen. Gotta give it up. Downtown, 3-pointer, no. And it's going to stay here. Possession going to go to Pinkerton. Just under 9 seconds to go. Got to let her fly. They will not. They'll be content to just kind of run this one out with 3-2-1. And the Concord Christian Kingsmen come into the Pinkerton Academy spaceship and defeat the Astros 49-41. So a huge win for Concord Christian as they further cement the fact that they do belong here in Division I. And they are looking to make some noise in the D1 tournament later next month. As we mentioned, this Pinkerton Academy team will be on the road on Friday night as they visit Portsmouth for a 7 o'clock tip. And then they'll come back here and host Dover High School on the 25th, 4 o'clock tip on that one. On the other side, Concord Christian has one remaining game left. They will go to Exeter, a 9-6 Exeter team in 2 nights from now for a 6:30 tip-off. We'll take a look at the final scoring here. And again, all of these numbers unofficial. All of these numbers are unofficial. They are our best guess. We're doing a lot of stuff up here, so we try to get it as close as we can as possible. So we never miss a point on purpose. Sometimes it's the numbers, sometimes squirrel. It's the my inability to focus. 5 o'clock game, folks. Threw me off a little bit. All right, let's take a look at the home team, Pinkerton Academy Astros. They'll go to 11-5 on the season. Kaylee Dupuy had 8 points. Emily Lessard with 3. Hayden Lassesi with a point. Brooke Benz had 6. Mia Marshall had 8 points. And Sid the Kid Gerasi had 15 points. On the home side of things, or the visitor side of things, for the victorious Concord Christian Kingsmen, it was Sadie Thompson with 3, Emmy LeBeau with 2, Emma Smith with 16, Kate Smith with 9, and Lily Carlisle with 20 points to lead the victorious Concord Christian Kingsmen, who will move to 13-4 on the season. Oh, Steve Cody rolling up the sleeves. I'll roll up my sleeves too. We'll get a little flex over there. Yeah, good stuff. I want to thank you all for watching us here on the Highlight Guy. We saw a fantastic game. Look, both of these teams have the potential to make a deep run in the postseason. They have the opportunity to make a run that could take them all the way to the finals in Durham. They just have to hit things on the right cylinders on the right night and have second chance opportunities. For me in the first half, it was the lack of opportunity by Pinkerton in second chances on their misses. And then at the end of the game, kind of felt like both teams were out of sorts. It was a Concord Christian team that was operating in the half court but not really attacking the basket. They had the lead, but they looked uncomfortable in trying to take the air out of the basketball. It was not really in their DNA necessarily. And then, of course, Pinkerton, when the game got down close, maybe mismanagement on the shot selection and so forth, that kind of did them in. We know both of these teams, as is evidenced by their games against Bedford and some of the other top teams in the state, can do some great things in the postseason. You heard Coach Buskey say it. There's like 6 or 7 teams that on any given night could do some great things here in the state of New Hampshire, and Division I really up for grabs. Till someone beats the top dog in the Bedford Bulldogs, though, it remains to be seen how that one will go down. Once again, I want to thank you all for watching us here on the Highlight Guy. For my partner, Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures, I want to remind you all that it's not the critic who count, but you can always count on the critic. Take care. We'll see you Friday night, everybody. It's dinner time. Be well.